I found a couple of videos that I recovered off of my busted laptop. They're from the fall, so like September or October. So some of the timelines that I talk about in the videos are a little outdated, but the content is still interesting and I hope you find it entertaining.
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode of Diary of a Happy Black Woman. And this is a part of my solo Chronicles series. Today, we are going to be talking about why, or I should say, I'm going to be talking about why I'm single. I'm excited that I'm single. We're going to start there, okay? I'm excited to be single. I think there's a lot of shame around being single. People are like ashamed to say that they are single unless they meet a cute guy who is also single. But I think on the whole, there's the stigma of being single in a society where you should be around other humans and be partnered up, bunned up, whatever. Before we get into why I am single, I don't know why I keep saying this. It's weird. I'm going to introduce myself. I am Alexandria Ashcroft. I am a romance and erotic fiction author. I have published works on Amazon. Check out my website, sign up for my mailing list, and check me out. I have free drafts of my work on Wattpad, and I also publish on the Radish Fiction app. Make sure you follow me on all my socials are linked below. Instagram and Facebook. Instagram, really, I'm most active on. And here on YouTube. Make sure you click like and subscribe for more awesome solo, dolo, single folks, chronicles, advice, and tips and tricks on being single. So why am I single? There must be something wrong with me, right? There probably are lots of things wrong with me, let's just be honest. But for sakes of this video, there's nothing fundamentally wrong with me. No more than like anybody else. But, I'm single. So the last relationship I was in was my daughter's father. And we were together for maybe like 3 years or something like that. And it was last April, somewhere around there. Well, we decided, you know what, we're not very good partners for each other, but we still work very well together raising our daughter. So our relationship ended amicably. Both of us felt the same way about it. And we are still on really, really good terms to raise our daughter together. So that's awesome. That worked out really well. I know it doesn't always work out that well, but it worked out that well. And you know what? I think partly why it worked out so well was that we didn't wait until we got resentful with each other. Like, sometimes people hang on to their relationship so long, or when they get out of their relationship, they resent their partner. They can't, like, they hate them. They have so much bitterness and hurt and pain that's connected to that relationship that was like definitely heading towards horrible way before they ended the relationship. So I'm really glad that and I really think it's because we have a kid together, we were just like, okay, like we've been at this for a minute. It's just not working out, and that's fine. That doesn't mean I'm a bad person or he's a bad person. We just aren't good partners for each other. I think somebody can be a perfectly fine human being and not be a good partner for you. So that was my last relationship. And then maybe it was a month or two after we broke up, you guys, I got on the apps. I say apps, I was really only on one. And well, it was just too much work, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, it was just too much work. It was literally a part-time job, swiping, and then you finally get a match, and then you talk to the person, and sometimes you'll be talking to somebody for weeks and it's just really annoying. I met a couple cool people on there, just, didn't work out. This is the thing that irritates me. I'm just gonna rant. This has nothing to do with anything. This is a rant right here. Okay, so on my profile, I had a picture of myself with my daughter, and it said in the text of my profile that I'm a mom. So when people, it just shows you that people aren't paying the F attention. They're not reading. They're not taking the time to read or like look at your photos. I don't know what it is, but yeah, like some people are just like, oh, is that your kid? I'm like, yeah, like it says it in my bio that you swiped right on. So I'm confused why you're confused, because it's not like I'm hiding her or anything. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, so it just didn't work out, and it was just too much work. It was a part-time job, and I was trying to like study for my exams and do other things. I was like, you know what I could be doing with this part-time job time that I'm spending swiping and being disappointed and irritated by people, like anything else. Like I could be doing anything else and it would be way more productive than this. So that's what I did. I closed my app. I put myself on like permanent vacation, whatever it's called. And yeah, I was only on that one app, and some people are like, "Oh, this one's better than that one is better than this one." Okay, fine. But, I'm good. And then pretty much from that point, I've been kicking it. And really what I spent the time doing, well, I spent the time focused on what's going to make me better. So, accomplishing goals, writing, really, really digging into like publishing my works. That's really what I've been doing the last year hard. When I got out of my relationship, that was actually one of the things. Like, I feel like I spent so much energy and it was exhausting, honestly, emotionally. It was just exhausting being in that relationship. I felt like we were both trying really hard. It just wasn't happening. But it took a lot of emotional energy, and I didn't have that time that I was putting into the relationship to really hardcore write and edit and figure out what I wanted from my writing career. So that's really what I did. Literally a month after my breakup, I was like, look at all of this time that I have to like do stuff that I want to do. This is so exciting. So that's exactly what I did. And that's what I've been doing for the past year. And just, I'm not gonna lie, the first couple months, like I was like scratching for like, I'm like just horny. You just want to have sex with everything. And then I was just like, I just had to sit myself down, just have a conversation with myself. And I was like, you know what, self? It's a crapshoot, to be honest with you. You hook up. I'm not against hookups by any stretch of the imagination, but they're a crapshoot. Sometimes they're great. Sometimes they really suck. So, that's fine. And like when I kind of like just made the decision, I guess, that I didn't really want to hook up with anybody. I really didn't want to deal with anybody unless like it was a relationship, to be honest. So it's good to like be honest with yourself. And really, after I made that decision, that was probably around like Thanksgiving, Christmas. I've just been chilling, like not really fazed by it. Yeah, just living life, focusing on other things, so many things to be done. And that's really what I've been spending my energy doing. So why am I single? At this point, I also came to the conclusion during this last like 8, 9, 10 months, however long it's been, I came to the conclusion that if you want a body under your body, you could get one and it's not that challenging to do. It's the truth. I think when we get out of a relationship and we kind of get past the mourning stages of our relationship, we want to jump back in there because we're like, oh, what if I never find anybody? Oh my gosh, I'm going to be alone forever. And you kind of you're just super dramatic and over the top about it. And then you finally come to the conclusion, like, you know what? There's lots of people out there that don't have a body under their body, and we could make that happen if we wanted to. It's really easy to do. It's not difficult to do. But that's not what I want right now. And like making that decision, like, you know, I could if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. That's just not what I want to do. So to answer the question, because I keep coming back and meandering off topic, I'm single right now because I want to be single right now. I'm focusing, I have 2 more exams to take. Yes, I've been working on this for 3 years. These exams are hard. And I have 2 more remaining, and I'm trying to finish them this year. For those of you who don't know, my daytime career is in architecture. So I am taking exams to get my license to be registered in my state for architecture. So that's what I'm working on right now. So I'm focused a lot of energy on, and then also my writing stuff. I have a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline, and you know, self-publishing definitely has its benefits. But basically starting your own publishing company and learning everything, like starting a business and then trying to still do the things that you love is really challenging. And that's been what I've been working on the last year, and I am still working on. I will let you know when I figure it out. Yeah. So, there's something really rewarding about being a self-published author. And then there's a whole bunch of struggles, which I'm like, yo, I understand why people don't want to be self-published. I see why people still want just to write. They just want to write. I get it. There are definitely times when I'm like, I just want to write. And that's usually when I post stuff to Wattpad and they're rough drafts, and there's not really judgment on Wattpad. I mean, there's judgment, but there's not really judgment. I get a lot of love on Wattpad. Thank you guys. So yeah. So that's kind of the answer to the question. I'm single because I choose to be single at this point. And you know what? I have the emotional capacity to write characters that are emotionally deep because I have the capacity to do that. So I do feel like I write my best when I am not in a relationship. I don't want to say not in a relationship, but at least at this point, that's how I feel. That might change when I meet the right person. I know, I'm gushy. I'm a romance author, so I have the right to do stuff like that. Okay, just in case you were judging me, judge me. Okay, judge me. Don't judge. Don't be too harsh, though. Okay. All right. Well, I think I answered the question. If you are single, drop a comment. Let me know why you're single. Are you single by choice? Are you recently out of a relationship by your choice, or were you dumped? Let me know if you are single, what you're going to do in your single. If you're not single, let me know what you're going to do, like what lessons you're going to take from single people. And I have a video, I'm not sure where it's linked, whatever, but it'll be in the description, I guess, to 5 reasons why I love being single. And in there, I feel like if you're in a relationship, there are also things in there that you can take from that video as well that I learned that I will be taking into my next relationship. So I do think that I'll be in a relationship eventually. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe for more content. I will see you next time. Bye.